Dear beloved, the celestial guardians have a profound revelation for you today. They are encircling you with their tender embrace, guiding you to perceive something that has been silently taking shape beneath the surface of your existence. There is an individual whose spirit is entwined with yours, someone enduring a storm within, navigating depths of turmoil they never expected. Whether you see it or not, whether they acknowledge it or remain in denial, your presence has stirred something in them that they were not prepared to confront. It is not because you inflicted pain, nor because you caused harm. Rather, the radiance you emanated, the love you so freely offered, the energy you infused into their world, or even the distance you chose, has illuminated a truth they were not ready to face. This person may appear unshaken to those around them, walking with apparent assurance, speaking with calculated certainty, making choices that seem logical. Yet beneath the facade, they are unraveling, drowning in emotions they do not comprehend. They are being thrust into an emotional depth they have spent a lifetime evading, feeling an unease that they can no longer suppress. Once they believed their emotions could be dictated by reason. They thought they could govern the extent to which they allowed themselves to feel. They were convinced they could navigate through life without ever truly embracing the raw vulnerability that love demands. But your presence disrupted that illusion. You awakened something within them, stirring long-buried emotions, leaving them uncertain about how to contain what is rising to the surface. They may never speak of this. They may not even fully admit it to themselves. But inside, they are waging a silent battle, forced to confront the fragments of themselves they long neglected. Perhaps they feel remorse for not cherishing you the way you deserved. Perhaps they regret their silence when words were needed most. Perhaps they bear the weight of shame for turning away from something so profoundly real. Or perhaps they are simply overwhelmed by the undeniable truth that your love ignited something within them they never knew they lacked. Whatever it is heavy, and they bear it alone, pretending as if nothing is amiss, convincing themselves they remain in control. But they are not. They are unraveling, and it is because your presence, your love, your essence, or your absence has left an imprint that cannot be erased. They may attempt to drown their thoughts in work, pour themselves into responsibilities, or seek solace in distractions, hoping to restore the illusion of contentment. But none of it brings the fulfillment it once did. There is an emptiness now, a lingering ache that refuses to fade, a whisper in the depths of their mind that keeps reminding them something irreplaceable has been lost. They are coming to terms with the realization that even if they possess all they once desired, it still does not feel like enough. Because the one thing that was genuine, the one thing that breathed life into their world, was you, and they didn't know how to grasp it when it was within reach. This understanding did not strike them all at once. It has crept in, subtly, through echoes of memories, the stillness of the night, the lyrics of old songs, or fleeting moments when they sense your energy without warning. They may not utter your name, but they feel you. And the deeper they feel you, the heavier the burden of what they failed to acknowledge when they had the chance. The celestial guardians wish for you to know this. While they endure this internal tempest, none of it is yours to carry. You are not here to mend their brokenness. You are not here to shoulder their regrets. You are not here to linger in the shadows, waiting for them to finally comprehend what you always knew in your heart. You have already given them your love. You have already shown up with honesty. You have already touched their soul in a way that will linger forever. But now it is not your burden to bear. This is their lesson to learn, their journey to walk, their truth to accept, and they must navigate it alone. You were never meant to cling to the weight of someone else's indecision. You were never meant to pause your life while someone else wrestles with emotions they never learned to handle. The love that is destined for you will never come with hesitation, uncertainty, or fear. It will not ask you to diminish yourself, nor will it leave you in a state of perpetual questioning. True love will be clear. It will be unwavering. It will honor you from the very beginning and meet you with the certainty you deserve. It will not weigh you down with burdens. Instead, it will envelop you in peace. One day, this person may fully awaken to the depth of what they lost. They may recognize the rare gift they let slip through their grasp. They may reach a place of clarity and long to return. But if they do, it must be as someone who has faced their own darkness, done their inner healing, and is no longer running from themselves. If they return still lost, still hesitant, still unsure, then that is not love, and it is not for you. You must never forget your worth. You must never shrink yourself for the sake of another's confusion. You must never tie your happiness to whether or not someone else can see what has always been evident. The celestial guardians walk beside you, illuminating your path, reminding you that you are whole even without closure, that you are enough even without external validation, and that you are deeply loved even if someone else did not know how to hold you right. Your story is still unfolding, and there are wonders ahead that you have yet to imagine. A love exists for you that will not ask you to suffer to be seen. It will not greet you with silence or regret. It will meet you with truth, presence, and a heart that aligns effortlessly with yours. Let this person sit with their own emotions. Let them traverse their own trials. Let them face what they have long avoided. But do not follow them into the storm. Do not claim their struggles as your own. You are free now, free to walk forward unburdened, free to expand in your light, free to open your heart again to a love that is soft, steady, and unwavering. Let their journey be theirs alone. You were never meant to heal what they refused to confront. You were never meant to remain tethered to someone who still does not know how to cherish you. You are destined for a love that arrives without doubt, without fear, without delay. The angels are leading you toward that love now, a love that sees you, a love that stays, a love that feels weightless on your heart and certain in your soul. It is drawing near not because you waited, not because you pleaded, but because you finally chose yourself. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are divinely guided every step of the way. And what is meant for you will never ask you to earn your worth. It will embrace you as you are, and it will feel like home. You deserve this kind of love, and it is closer than you think.